That one's laying in the guttering on the roof. But again, that's just talking about a branch. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have one sprinkler set up over there, shoot up onto the roof and let it run down.
Right.
Supposed to rain a little tomorrow. And it's kind of like to be, well, it's not the 40% chance.
Right, so it could.
Could, might not. But if it drizzles a little bit, that's the worst. So, if we got a 3-inch rainstorm, it wouldn't matter. It would get rid of it all. But if you just get a half-inch of rain, it's just enough to make a good salt solution off the roof. Stuff on the plant.
Yeah, like I said, if I could text Jeremy, I wouldn't mind doing business, but if I have to call him, I'm afraid that I'll get a lot more of the, yeah, I really need this, and I don't want to get involved in it.
A good time for to buy fishing poles.
I know, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really need anything, so I do it.
Yeah. He already knows not to ask you to borrow money. I don't even think he'd ask.
Well, like I said, I mean, when I told him, I saw his truck sitting there, and I really wasn't talking about his truck. I just said, I've been thinking about buying a truck like that and taking the bed off from it.
Yeah.
And just, well, can I sell you that one? I said, well, like I said, I've just been thinking about it. I said, I was just making conversation.
Yeah.
He said, well, I was told not to take less than 8, but I'll take 7 from
He
you.
was told not to take less than 8 by who?
A friend of his.
Oh, yeah.
I told him I think I can get 1,000 for, but I didn't know the transmission was crooked.
Yeah.
I think I can get 1,000 for any pickup truck that you clean up. And you don't even
Yeah,
bother.
we went through all the work of making it into a flatbed the first year went out in it.
Right.
I don't even think you could take off with it, even if it kept working after that. I don't know if you'd be able to take off with a heavy load in second gear.
Out of all things that you don't need is to have your stuff mounted in a pickup truck and then have the pickup truck break down.
Sure.
I was trying to think of a way to make it so that the bed could come right off and sit right on a trailer, but
Yeah, that'd be the only safe way.
I'm fairly smart about not just jumping and doing stuff.
Yeah.
I always think about things, and he wanted me to buy it right then. I said, well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to just say yes right now anyway. He said, no, I knew you'd go home and talk to Cassandra. I said, more than that, I'll think about it. And I said, like I said, I've been thinking about it. I hadn't looked at any trucks yet.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what I want to do. And there's also gutters, and you got a little garden hose in your hand now.
Yeah. Yeah, I just noticed it there. I gotta flip this thing up.
You got pretty good water pressure here. Didn't you know it?
I can't flip it. I'll just use it.
What's that?
You gonna do this area quick here? So
I haven't done the front yet.
Huh?
We're working on the front.
Alright.
Still got to get around these ponds.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty smart getting rid of knocking some quickly, but that's probably not whatever this is. I
Right.
noticed whatever the gave Pam is like, it's a combination of moxicillin and, or something called moxil and citral, both.
Probably just got some of the same ingredients in it. I see those lower branches getting hit, so
Yeah, they are.
misting over. As much as I'm trying not to, it's just that I can't really get down there that easy. Yeah, Jeremy told me, he said, I need to learn how to take care of my money a little better. He said, the problem is that I don't make anything, and then when I finally do, it's time to have some fun.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm not the type of person that's going to tell you, well, this is what you should do. I said, but you will find the same thing I did, that if you go out and you make $9,000 one week, okay, if you went and you spent 300 or 400 and put the rest in the bank and had fun, I said, you should be able to have fun with $300 or $400.
Yeah.
I said, and then went back to work the next week. You know, if that was on a weekend, you spent $300 or $400, and went back to work the next week and make another $8 grand. Well, then it's still. I mean, I was going towards what he's like. I was thinking 300 or 400. I wouldn't do that every week, no matter what.
I did the same thing with him. Well, I told him, I said, if you make 13,000, at least give me 6,500. Just hand it to me. Say, here, keep this for me. The next time you're not to borrow from me, you can borrow your own money back.
It'd be a whole lot better if he just learned how to be a man.
Yeah, but the kid's there, he's not going to long.
Well, he's gonna have
But
to.
if he gives me the money,
He ain't gonna give you the money.
he said he was going to. He said, yeah, I do need to do that.
Yeah, I
I said,
didn't
well,
need
you
to
know,
do
it can't be constantly where every year you have to borrow from me because you want to play away, thousands and thousands of dollars. I said, if I'm going to be the one you fall back on, then when you make that big chunk of money, just hand it to me. It'll be right there.
He won't do it.
Okay,
If he does, he'll be getting it right back from you in no time.
He said he was going to. He really won't. He said.
Yeah, he just wants you. He's gonna call lip service. He's gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. So you do what you want.
I know.
People just don't grow up. I made mistakes. Took me a couple years after we got married. It was actually all my mistake was in the first year of marriage.
Yeah.
We wanted to do stuff, so we used credit cards.
Yep.
That's when it really happened. I know it seemed like it was quite a few years later. That's because quite a few years later was when we couldn't pay all of it, and we had kids and things caught up with it. It all happened within the first year. Boy, I wish I could start all over again.
Yeah.
Cassandra wants to get a nicer car, and she'd like to pay some payments on it.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing where you get a nicer one that'll last a while.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that easy. She thinks she can get along, but I don't think she can. Even if she does, it's probably going to be bad interest rate. Well, the original stuff it was. Her credit and my credit both were bad. We were basically.
There's always a possibility that when you get done, if you don't get the loan goes through, they'll do the same thing it did the other time with the red truck.
Not until you pay it off, they can't. So
No.
her credit's bad. It's not like that.
Yeah, this is my biggest worry right down the side of this. There's no very fine plant for the regular fine.
So I'll give you some time to get them wet, then I'll do the
I've
upper
had
part.
them all wetted down for everywhere.
Okay.
Already. Oh,
You got enough hose to reach all the way to the pool cage?
no. Well, I will have it if I go disconnect it. So.
Is there any more past those white pipes I see? To worry about?
That's the weight pipe.
I see white square PVC fence or something.
Yeah, I can't see past it, so I don't know.
Well, while I'm doing this upper part, it'd be a good idea for you to go
I'll
look
take
and
a look.
do something.
Yeah, I'll go take a look at it.
It's hard to believe you don't have enough hose.
I do, but it's hooked on a rock.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I hooked up enough so it could have been a pretty good guess.
We're over by the cage.
I mean, I'm going right to the corner of the roof for you to take a look at the back.
I'll just unhook this and go back there. I've got enough to plant up this. Oh, I just got no energy. Yesterday I thought I was getting better. I felt good. And man, it felt good, man. I was glad that I felt like it was going away. I woke up this morning feeling worse.
what I was gonna say. It's got to be new. To hit real rock bottom because he hasn't really done that yet.
He has, but every time I pulled him out of it.
That's not rock bottom then.
I know.
It's only rock bottom when it actually becomes a problem where you have no place.
It's so hard, man. I mean, you can't explain it, you know. It's just,
I believe you. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'd go 10 times as far as I do for him for you.
Yeah.
Because I think 10 times as much of you. But you stole my son, and I still got a grandson too.
Yep.
You know.
I understand the stuff.
And I know I'm actually doing more harm than good in the end.
Right. You are.
Meantime,
Yep.
you're either going to have fun forever, is it? And I'll be trying to know what I'm doing.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Like I said, until he actually hits rock
That's why I
bottom.
told him this time. This got to be the end of this, you know.
Yeah.
You make as much money in 3 days commercial fishing as I do the whole year.
According to him,
According to what he told me, he said one night we got 13,000 pounds. He said, and then during the next 2 nights we got 16,000. Tell me all this money that he made.
Yeah, that's
It's not like we made $45,000 or something last year. Well, that's almost 45. I made 30 or 31. If I made that.
if he made $40,000 in 1 year. There's only 12 months in a year. That gives him like $3,200 a month.
Yeah, there's plenty of money there. Somehow or other, they actually completely go through all that money in just a few months. Just a very few months and they've gone through it all.
They drink a lot of it, smoke a lot of it.
Yeah.
Other things that are even more expensive.
I had my way out where I really blew it, and that was when him and Becky used the Coke, you know?
Yep.
And he lied to me twice.
Right.
And then Becky was mad at him, had a fight and told me he lied.
Right.
So there was my chance right there, and I didn't. So I told him, that's it, you lied to me, I'm not loaning you money again. He said, I understand, I'm sorry I did it, blah, blah.
Yep.
So, that was my way out for good. I did stuff with that. Yeah. Then I had my weak moment. I said no this last time. Lost it no for over a week and then kept thinking, geez, you know. Once their electric gets shut off, then it's a big then I gotta pay, oh Jesus, clients here too. Can you run this edge?
I can as soon as, but you gotta come back, you gotta stop walking away from me. We're not finished over here yet.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Now this is a big job. I can't be jumping all over the place
No,
and
I
then
didn't
also
know you
going
were- I
over and
thought you were
picking up
done.
the hose with the other job. You were gonna do the roof grass, but
I
not
just thought you were done. That's all.
Okay.
Now let me know when this area is cleaned up so it don't matter if I hit the roof.
It's not.
Okay, I won't do it.
No,
I want to rinse that tree off completely when it is cleaned up.
that's fine. There's one spot there that's being persistent. It's not coming clean.
Okay? Should have put a hat in it, never put a hat in it.
Go get one. I'll stop.
Oh. all for me, if it's all made up, he does that a lot.
How can he possibly be concerned if he doesn't ever contact you at
I
all
know.
except when you need something?
No, boy, I tell you right now, I just talking to him. Dad, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Right.
It means the world to me. I know you don't really want to do it, and I'll make sure that it doesn't happen again. I just need this help this one last time, go through all that. I already talked to Jeremy just a few minutes ago. After this job, I have to run to another job. Then I'm going to go to the doctor's to get a prescription. And then I'm going to call Jeremy and meet up with him and deal with his crap. Pam said, please call Jeremy so he don't come to our house. She's afraid that they're not going to have any place to live and they're going to show up at her door saying, we got no place to sleep. I'm afraid too. Except I already told you, I'm just going to tell them, well, Whalen can come in, but I'm not going to, you guys are not spending the night in my house. I'm not going to start that. Enough crap going on with loans and stuff. I'm not having work with me ever.
Just one night, or not even one.
I've never let them spend one night with me. It's Jeremy I did when Becky left. good.
I'm good, I'm good.
Okay, I'm out here.
Okay, well, as soon as I get this done, I'll come and see if that area came out good enough for you to rinse everything there.
Okay.
About 5 minutes.
Oh. Another text message. Jeremy is calling that number himself and arranging an appointment time between noon and 2 for me to come with him. Period. I can't stop anymore. I'm watering plants, son. Period. See you later. Period. Love you. Exclamation point. Oh.
All right.
Man, women don't seem to know when to quit with text messaging, do they?
Oh, who,
Back and forth, back and forth.
Pam?
Yeah. I told her I have to keep ordering plants, I can't stop anymore. Then she wrote back, said, okay.
Right.
But I still have to look at it.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about that. That's I usually, like sometimes I pick a time when I feel like, okay, I can just end it there.
Yeah.
So sometimes you feel like I didn't respond to something. You
Yeah.
said enough, you know?
Yeah.
If you say, okay, I'll see you in a few minutes, I don't have to write, okay,
Yeah.
because I'll be seeing you in a few minutes.
Yeah. The only reason I like sometimes, if it's any kind of work travel or something like that, a response is to make sure it didn't go through. I've had a few messages that didn't go through to people, not
Right.
on phone.
That is life.
But, when you're talking with your wife about just everyday stuff, you don't need every word you're trying to do. What does it look like there?
I just walked away with high pressure. It's fine. Not
So
high
this
pressure.
whole, does it look like I can wash this tree out for me?
Yes, I said I was able to
Oh,
wash
okay.
what was left. It washed away.
Okay, good.
It just needed to be knocked off. It was too thick to sit.
All right.
And look, right.
All it needs is one pressure in it.
Yeah, all it hit was a few of the branches.
Yep, I got it. Okay, anything more over here?
I'm gonna look right now, right over the garage here at Mike.
All right.
No, that all looks good.
Okay.
There's missing granules right here for some reason.
All right.
It just seems extra bad, which makes no sense because there's no runoff here. I don't get it, but it's the case. So,
Okay.
if you can see something right here, it's the bottom edges of the shingles are really bad there.
Yeah.
So I'll look myself in a little bit. I like to get the customer sometimes and say, I just want to show you something real quick.
Yeah.
And see that right there? Can you see where it's a little bit darker? Yeah, this, you know.
Let's just see if there's anything over this corner and then I can stop.
Everything looks good from here.